Okay, this one's for Gabby.
And congratulations on taking a valuable and important step towards protecting those you care about most.
We realize end-of-life planning is a difficult subject, but it's one of the most caring decisions you can make. Planning ahead is the key to easing what could otherwise be a stressful situation for family and loved ones.
I'm terribly sorry about your loss. Tell me, did your father wish to be buried or cremated?
Buried. Cremated. I'd rather have him cremated so that we can keep his ashes.
I understand how you feel, but he would have wanted a place where friends and family could visit, and that can't be in the living room of your home.
We are his family, and we live here. I can't believe we have no idea what he would have wanted.
By pre-planning your end-of-life arrangements, those you love and leave behind will know exactly what your final wishes are. And by setting aside funds for your final expenses in advance, you also help alleviate the financial burden that would be placed on your loved ones.
It'd be nice if those you left behind were able to share in the experience of paying tribute to your life instead of dealing with the burden of deciding what you wanted. Pre-planning isn't just a smart choice, it's a compassionate one as well.
Your father took some very caring steps years ago to make this time easier on you both. Your father pre-planned all his funeral arrangements and also set aside funds for everything in advance.
Look to Dad, always preaching to us to have a plan for everything.
Well, all we need to do is sign some paperwork, and then we'll be able to focus our time on ensuring we create a wonderful tribute to your father's life and celebrate the way he wanted you to.
Thank you for all your help.
You're welcome.
The funeral service was exactly what he wanted and what I hoped it would be.
This simple plan may be the greatest gift you ever give them. Creating an end-of-life plan now will alleviate much of the grief your family feels later.
Until recently, my wife and I were under the impression that we had everything taken care of when it came to planning ahead. Turns out we were wrong. Even though we financially planned for our retirement, we'd not set aside funding for our final expenses.
We reconsidered our situation after hearing about the ordeal our son went through last month when his mother-in-law passed away.
He said that the family was torn apart because no one agreed as to what his mother-in-law's final wishes would have been or whether there was any money set aside for the funeral.
We would never want to burden our children by not being prepared. That's why we decided to establish our own end-of-life plans before it's too late.
Okay, this one's for Gabby.